Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Detroit Tigers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, number 31.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Longoria.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Solarte is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Now at the plate, Anthony goes. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he takes ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Shaw is there for it. 2 down. So striding forward now, Miguel Cabrera. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. And that's in there for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken by Walker. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Orlando
started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. First pitch on its way. Yohannes Solarte is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy, now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Yohannes Solarte is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Number 7 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Here's Ryan Braun now. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ghost going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So digging in now, Walter Stewart. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Broxton is right there, 1 down.
Second baseman, Raul Mondesi.
He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Iglesias. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in, Ruben Bonds.
Catcher.
First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. That gets down and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Standing in, Yu Darvish. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ball 1. Hit back toward the mound. And that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here. Digging in for his second at bat, Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Broxton's under it. And the inning is over. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Longoria is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. On to Cabrera at first. It's a stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. In there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And there's ball 2 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Solarte waits on it. 1 out. Striding in once again, Anthony goes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2. Ready for another chance? Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun has a read on it, and that retires the side. Into the box now, Taylor Youngman. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
So he got him swinging. Taylor Youngman is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Now it's 2-0. Darvish delivers the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Goes ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Yangervis Solarte. First time up, he went down looking. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Stepping in, number 7. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Longoria onto the grass, and that's the third out. So stepping in, Walter Stewart. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Walter
Pulled toward right center field. Solarte giving chase, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Raul Mondesi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit out toward second, fielded cleanly by Walker. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The shortstop,
stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Digging in now, Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Braun's around first, looking for second now. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Digging in, Travis Shaw. He popped out in his first trip. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tim's there for it. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now at the plate, Neil Walker. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
3-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Ghost. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So striding in, Stephen Vogt. He singled his last time up. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Lifted in the air to right field. Well, he can't track it down as this ball falls. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Tough play for Longoria. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Ruben Bonds. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Popped up. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So coming to the plate, Yu Darvish, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia has it. In time to first, and there are two away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the changeup is way low that time.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Oh, and he misses it. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Ready once again, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Solarte moving in, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Taylor Youngman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good swing there, as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Digging in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Stewart on the move, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, number 7. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 4-1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Digging in to try it again. Anthony goes 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Right fielder number 12.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Miguel Cabrera is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. This one's down to third. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out. Ready for another chance. Walter Stewart. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. Here's Ryan Braun now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Another 2-2 offering. And this one gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stewart is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Vogt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Slapped hard the opposite way. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Center fielder.
Ready once again, Keon Broxton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Raul Mondesi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Raul Mondesi.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Broxton has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Riding in once again, Ruben Bonds. A hit in 2 tries so far. This is skied out toward right. Solarte is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Taylor Youngman. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Now batting.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Heading after it is Kim. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up to the plate, Yangervis Solarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Longoria is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now, number 7. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Stewart going back on it. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right. Into the box now, Yu Darvish. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 21,
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Hyun-Soo Kim. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Evan Longoria.
Hit to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. At the plate, Anthony goes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight.
And that'll be a base hit as the run is in to score from third, and the Tigers will tie the ball game. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Solarte sprinting after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Walter Stewart.
Number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a rather easy first out. Here's Neil Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Neil Walker.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Settling in now, Stephen Vogt. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And he lays off there 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now this is cut and thrown to first. Coming to the plate now, Keon Broxton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Taylor Youngman. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Domingo Santana will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Stewart moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jeremy Jeffress will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Lined hard toward right center. Broxton is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this is taken in for the 2nd out. At the plate, Ruben Bonds.
Ruben Bonds.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2. Out double. Tyler Collins will be called upon here
to pitcher Darvish. Number 18, Tyler Collins.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Sent on the ground out to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is. Xavier Montes
now pitching for the Tigers.
Now in the box. Orlando Arcia. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kim going back on it to the track. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
So striding forward now, Yangervis Solarte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Stewart is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready to take his hacks again. Number 7. As he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. Scorched to third. Up with it is Longoria. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Young-Soo Kim. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Broxton is there. 2 gone. Into the box, Anthony goes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swing and a liner. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Braun now. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Left fielder.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Next for Milwaukee.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Neil Walker. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Neil Walker. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
The final line.